He needs to be aggressive and efficient here in this game 2 ball.
All right, here's Durant for 3. Yes.
Into it there with Durant. Something to keep an eye on how these officials call this game.
Teddy Bauer with the call. Nice pass inside for Griffin, who had a very quiet game.
This defensive effort, you didn't see much of this during the regular season from the Nets, but they are turning it on now.
Beautiful pass from Harden. Griffin was blocked. Originally a second-round pick of the Cavaliers, spent 2 years with the Cavs, also did some time in the G League. So that was a tie-up. It's controlled. Jeff Green, a one-time Celtic, has just come on for Harris. And Robert Williams, who just checked in, guarding Green, who hits right over him. Durant rims out. And Smart comes across and lost it. But Harden called for a reach-in.
The players on the Nets, other than the big three, have already scored more points than they did in the entire game 1. So Harris, Green, Brown.
Coming on for the first time, Harden up top. Here's Harden on the drive. Looked like Williams was trying to get a piece of it. Claxton with the rebound. Able to get to it. Tatum to the front court for the Celtics.
Sharing the basketball, playing together as a team, whereas Boston, conversely, has played a lot of ISO basketball and right on cue on Jabari Parker.
Offensive foul on Parker, so Shabbat leads Boston to 3 foul calls. Harden with the bucket, and he is fouled. Try anything at this point.
No question.
But
Williams.
there was, what, a second or 2 left on the shot clock?
Feeling much better today heading into this game.
Well, we saw Jason Tatum last week on fire with that 50-point explosion of the play-in game.
Feeling much better today heading into this game.
Well, we saw Jason Tatum last week on fire with that 50-point explosion of the play-in game. Well, we saw Jason Tatum last week on fire with that 50-point explosion of the play-in game against the Wizards. He and Kemba Walker led the way. This is Landry Shamet drilling it for 3.
Brooklyn's been able to score 14 points off of those turnovers, almost 16 if Jeff Green was able to complete that alley-oop from Harden.
Harden makes the move on Fournier, scores, yes, and it counts. James Harden earlier this season would be in the group you'd be discussing in terms of MVP, but then injuries.
Often, once again, get a foul, but the ball is in his hands, and this offense trusts his ability to make plays for himself or his teammates.
Here's the step back. It comes up short. And Tatum continues to have his problems. He's 2 for 13 since halftime of game 1.
He was determined on that play. Tatum getting to the rim and following his coach's advice by attacking and not settling.
And Harden, 3-point line in game 1. Different story here tonight. That turnover, Walker moves it across. Walker got the step. Walker on a reverse. Harris, Durant, Griffin up front. This is Harris flipping it out. Harden puts the move on Tatum. And a foul. Jason Tatum again having a difficult night. 3 for 12, 9 points. Jason is in the Celtic locker room.
All of the shots here have been tough for Boston because of this defense. Almost like Brooklyn looked disinterested on defense during the regular season, but now.
Oh, Blake Griffin hears it from the crowd. A vicious dunk by Griffin, who was sent back to the locker room as a bruised left foot, will not return. A very valuable player, not playing now, but could, if the Nets continue to advance, could see action. Nicholas Claxton, Landry Shamet. Brad Stevens going to his bench now. Oh, and it's Durant on the block shot. A game that's second in the NBA. They shoot 49%. That was regular season to lead the NBA. That pass broken up. Nice setup from Pritchard, getting it to Thompson, who hit that sweeping hook. 111-84. Nets on top. Here's the rudder by Harden. Gets caught in the lane, has to pull it back out. Lead pass for Thompson, and a holding foul has been called. Grant Williams with a three, so it's 111-87. Harden comes right back from downtown.
Ability to make plays and can be a little bit more aggressive offensively with Durant and Irving on the bench.
Pulls back for the three-point attempt. Attention to the crowd, but now everybody on both teams noticing it, and they find it so different playing.
The energy, a lot of fun. These players feed off of it. I thought this season, Marv, I don't know if you felt the same way, as Harden air balls.
From the floor, that was Romeo Langford who was able to put it home.